Something I learned as a science girly, and I wish that I knew this sooner, is that we can literally transform anything we get into something we actually want. Now walk with me. If you're experiencing defeat, betrayal, confusion, stress, lack, you can take that and turn it into a blessing, freedom, abundance, whatever. So let's talk about how. Everything is energy, literally everything. So understanding how energy flows and is exchanged will really keep you ahead in the game of life. The law of conservation says that energy cannot be created or destroyed, but it can be transformed from one form to another. So whatever we get in life, fear, lack, has the potential to take a new form. And this is where we get our power back. See, most people believe that happy people are happy because they're getting happy things. Fair assumption. According to the laws of physics, happy people are actually just consistently and successfully transmuting whatever the fuck falls on their plate. This means that having a good life isn't actually about getting good stuff. A good life is based on the ability in which we are able to transform whatever it is we get. Now let's go deeper. When we talk about transmuting or transforming energy, we're actually describing a quantum process. When we look at quantum particles under a microscope, they behave however they want until the observer interacts with it. And so our reality, being made up of quantum particles, behaves how it wants until we interact with it. Simply put, how we interact with something is how it's gonna be. So the things we get, see, feel are not fixed. They're not stuck in the form in which we receive them. Anger isn't stuck as anger. Hatred isn't stuck as hatred. Things don't just happen to us and we're screwed. We literally have the potential to change how it makes us feel and how it shows up in our life based on how we choose to interact with it. In this case, transformation. So I know sometimes life feels like you can't get a break. And maybe you can't, but you may not be transforming what it is you receive. Or you could accidentally just be transforming what you get into something more misaligned, more anger, vengeance, stress. So instead of getting something negative and feeding it with more negativity by entertaining it with your focus, use that power you have through conscious and intentional interaction to take that energy and bring it into the form of what you want it to be instead. Instead of moving from a place of reaction, move from a place of intention. Instead of this thing happened to me, I'm just gonna react based on how I feel. Say, this happened to me, but I'm going to transmute it into something that better suits me. Because I can. Very successful people, very happy people are not just happy because they're dodging all of life's bullets. They are in fact getting hit, but they are absorbing them and then transmuting it. They understand that survival really comes down to the fact that it's not about dodging anything or getting rid of, but rather about transforming its vibration into something higher, something better, something more aligned with what it is you want to experience. Victims of violence, you may see them leading a violence course. Minority groups that have experienced injustice may become advocates for the same cause. Musicians may go through difficult life events and hop on a mic and sing about it. These are all examples of those taking something that was meant to break them and completely changing the dynamic, using that very same instance and shifting into a space that is more empowering. Life feels so heavy because you're getting hit from left to right. There's negativity over here, there's a hating person over there, and you're just getting hit. And according to physics, whatever hits you can't be destroyed. Unfortunately, it can't just go away. Since many don't know it's in our power to transmute it into something higher, we end up carrying it, and that's why you literally feel heavy. This is ultimately where depression and anxiety can stem from. All the bad things people have done to us can get stored in our bodies if they aren't transferred or transmuted. So yeah, nothing intended to harm us can have an impact as long as we take effort to change the form of it. I'm angry. How can I transform this energy into something that better serves me? We are freer than we think.